What's Kevin Hart's favorite line? I got bars, son. I got bars. Well, as music producers, we need to know how to count those bars. Not knowing this is a sin in the music industry. If you don't know how to count bars on beats and songs, stick around. You're going to learn today. Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Platinum Lyrics and Beats. I'm your host, Trey Boy. I teach aspiring music producers how to create and sell dope beats online without the confusion and frustration of wondering where to start. On Platinum Lyrics and Beats, we look to assist you in your music production career and help you make some life-changing music and money. That's right. Okay, so look, if you don't know how to count bars on beats and songs, I got you. First, let me start off by telling you the purpose of bars. A bar is the essential tool of measurement for a song or a beat. All right, it's how we measure the music. Okay, without understanding how to count bars, it's difficult to have song structure with an adequate measuring tool. All right, you got to know how to count bars so you can put the song in the right order and construct the song the correct way. All right, meaning you can't properly create or construct a beat or song without knowing how to count bars. For example, if I was an engineer or a construction worker and I was building a house, I would measure the material like wood, pipes, windows. I would use a measuring tape, okay? That's what I would use. I would use a measuring tape. All right? I would have a blueprint that includes the measurements with centimeters or inches, okay? Because that's how you would measure the material that you're using to build a house or a building or whatever, okay? So this would provide me the correct information on how to properly construct the structure I'm building. Same with bars, all right? Same with bars in music. Your DAW template is the blueprint. Whatever DAW you're using, Pro Tools, Logic Pro, whatever you're using, you can use a template and you would count the bars on that particular software that you're using, all right? This is why counting bars is so important. If you're in the studio with an artist or a producer, let's say you're in the studio, even with an engineer, and he tells you the intro is 2 bars, the hook is 4 bars, and the verse is 8 bars, but we want to add 4 more bars or 8 more bars to the verse, you need to know how to count that out. Okay, now here's an example on how to count bars. Let's jump to that right now. Okay, so check it out. We have our bar count down here at the bottom. Not sure if you can see my cursor, but we're at the bottom here. And we're going to have our bar count right here. This is an 8-bar loop. All right, this beat is 8 bars. All right, I can change it if I want to in the future, but right now we're just going to go with the 8 bars, and I'm going to count it out for you, okay? We're going to count out the 8 bars, and this is how you count bars. We're going to count it all the way to 8. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. And if I were to slow it down, it would go a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. All right, and so on. In some songs, you can follow the hi-hat and the snare, but this is basically the way you count the bars. So now you know how to count bars. It's that easy. It's simple, but you need to know how to do it. So when you have a song and you're setting the tempo, then you can start counting from there. The only thing that would change is probably the tempo. And of course, you just count faster or count slower, depending on the tempo. Sometimes you can see how many bars in the song and you can kind of pick up the tempo as the bars go, right? And like I said before, This skill is essential when it comes to song structure. When it comes to song structure, this skill is essential. You need to know how to do this, all right? Okay, we can stop there, but I want to make sure that you are fully educated on this topic, all right? This platinum lyrics and beats. This is what we do. We go a little deeper. We want you to have a full understanding of what we're talking about, okay? So let's go a little deeper. Let's discuss how the bars play into the length of a song or beat. A 16-bar loop should be around 30 to 45 seconds, all right? 1 minute would be the max. That would be the max, 1 minute, a 16-bar loop, okay? A 32-bar loop should be around 1 minute and 15 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds. The max would be 2 minutes on that, okay? The most important thing is that the bar loop feels right to the genre that you are creating, and it makes good musical sense. You know, rap songs usually start with a 4-bar loop with the intro, and then to the verse. The verse could be 8 to 16 bars. Then you go back to the hook with maybe 4 or 8 bars, and then finish it off with the verse with another 8 or 16 bars, and then the outro. You know, that's somewhere between 2 minutes and 30 seconds and 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's not too short, not too long, but that's really, you know, the combination of bars with a hip hop track. All right. Pop is a little different. So is R&B, you know, but if you know how to count, you don't have to rely on somebody to have to count the bars for you, you know, and you have this skill yourself. You can use this anytime, and this may be basic to some, but if you don't know, you don't know. All right. And that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm going to pour all the knowledge I learn and I have and I gain to help you in your music production career. I'm still learning myself, you know, so I want to be ahead of the curve, even though, you know, when you talk about music, you know, creating music, there's a certain method, a certain plan that goes when you are creating music, but there's always something new to learn to sharpen your skills. You know, I want you to be equipped and have the best of tools and musical education you need to succeed as a music producer. That's you want to really focus on becoming the best that you are. And the only way to do that is to keep learning, keep driving in that one thing in music. You know, it's so much to music, so much to learn when you're dealing with music and music production. All right, so we want to sharpen our tools. So I'm going to continue to pour into you and give you the tools and education that you need. And you know what? It doesn't stop there. I have a bonus gift for you. If you are an aspiring music producer wanting to get started making beats and music production, you're not sure what equipment to use or how to create dope beats from scratch, you want to learn how to sell your beats online, I got you. Watch the Producer's Blueprint free video I created for aspiring music producers just like you. The Producer's Blueprint will walk you through each step. Just go to aspireproducerslab.com, or if you're on IG, all right, just DM me the word produce on IG and I got you. Look, I look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Thank you for listening to another episode of Platinum Lyrics and Beats. Thank you for supporting the channel. Subscribe so you can watch more helpful videos like this. I drop them every week. To all the dope music producers out there, let's keep producing that life-changing music. To all aspiring music producers, go put in that work so you can join us in changing the world one beat at a time. I pray this episode will inspire you to get started in your music production career and help you make some life-changing music and money. Have an amazing day. Let's get that work. See you next week. This Trey Boy. I'm out. Peace.